as I said, joining me for the next 3 hours is the top man himself, Jermaine Pennant, fresh from his trip to Mexico on his way back. Did that performance, particularly the first half performance, that help with the jet lag or not?
Absolutely not. I feel shattered.
Wondered where he was going with that, by the way.
I've had 4 cappuccinos, 2 lattes, just trying to
wake you up at some stage.
No.
What are you thinking about this tonight's performance,
Do you know what, right? If you're England, you're damned if you don't, damned if you do.
Yeah.
They won 3-0. What can you say? They've come away from a friendly game, practice game, a little trial, as you would say, and they got 3 goals. But again, it was lackluster. It wasn't exciting. It was boring.
Yep.
You know, and people say, "Well, do you want it exciting?" But who cares? We want to get through the group. Tournament football is about result based, and which is true. But the team we've got, the players we've got, we should be playing better football, not only for themselves but for the fans as well.
I mean, the thing is, this tonight wasn't tournament football. This was playing against Bosnia, 74, I think, in the FIFA rankings. They are maybe even lower than that. I thought it was lackluster, as you said. The 3-0 performance, I mean, it was nearly 1-0, 3-0, 85th and the 90-plus minutes.
Yeah.
I mean...
The penalty was a bit of a...
A bit harsh. Yeah, a bit harsh on them. I just thought no one really, I don't know what you felt. And look, we listened to Jim Proud for Adrian Dunn, said it was a good performance. They were impressed. I thought Adam Wharton was fantastic when he come on. Thought Eze showed glimpses. But did anyone in that starting 11 for you show enough to be in the starting 11 on the first game against Serbia?
Not really. And people are going to say, oh yeah, Jermaine, you're biased, being a Liverpool fan. But I thought Trent played well in that position. I thought he was, spraying the balls, creating opportunities. But again, he's not going to claim that.
Finish, by the way.
Yeah, and a fantastic finish. But he's not going to claim that spot because you're going to have Rice there. You're going to have Bellingham. They may play Foden in not that role, but in the midfield 3 as well. So he's not going to claim a place. So... I'm poor. The striker, he didn't get a touch.
I mean, I think it was 3 touches in the opening 35 minutes. I mean, he's not to blame. I think the service...
second top goal scorer in the Premier League. Great season, most assists. But it's a style of play.
Hold it right there, Jermaine, because we're going to go to Faker Others, who's got Trent Alexander-Arnold. Speaking about him before we went to him there, Jermaine. He said everyone in the 33 just wants to start.
Yeah,
has he done enough? Will he be starting?
He won't be starting, but I think Kyle Walker has got that place. That's his spot as right back. But it's a good to show that... Okay, if they come against teams like Bosnia, teams where they need to unlock the door, you've got a player like Trent who can 100%. Go in midfield and with his range of passing, the accuracy of it, cutting through the middle, playing it over the top, getting up the strikers, the wingers, the Fodens through the number 10, sliding them in. He can be that guy. So I think he is going to be in that team a very important player. Yeah,
he certainly is. Right, let's get to your calls. Anthony is an Arsenal fan. Anthony, thanks for joining us. What do you make of the game, mate?
Tough one, really. I mean, as much as I praised Ollie Watkins, I don't know exactly what he did tonight.
Do you think that's fair on him? Do you think he got enough service particularly in the first opening half an hour?
No, he probably didn't. The first half was very, very lacklustre. I mean, very poor for our standards in the first half. I mean, I think he's got to be on the plane because we're running out of striker options. Unless you want to play Phil Foden or someone of that calibre in that position. But I mean, there were some players that did themselves no favours tonight. I mean, Eze, I think he deserves a spot. I thought he played very well.
Yeah.
Trent did do well. Listening to him just then. If he doesn't play as a right back, then maybe he could play further forward. But it's a tough one. We've got so much talent in so many areas. So go on.
Yeah, you got to feel a little bit sorry for Watkins because, like I said, in the Premier League, he's been absolutely fantastic. Second top goal scorer, assist. The most assists for a striker. But when you're playing in these friendlies, sometimes not everyone's at their best. Bosnia probably didn't really care either. They're looking for the holidays next week. and you've got Watkins with zero service in a friendly, not being able to show what he can do. So you've got to feel sorry for him.
And Anthony, do you think the fact he knows no matter what he does that Harry Kane is going to be playing, do you think that plays some part in it?
Maybe. I mean, I thought once we got the penalty, I actually thought we were going to just throw Harry Kane on just for the sake we got a penalty. I thought surely not, but not in a friendly anyway. But I think you're probably right. Ollie Watkins knows that he's probably going regardless.
Do you think it was a surprise that he brought Kane on and not Ivan Toney? What do you think that says about? Is he going to take all three, or do you think Ollie Watkins has played himself out the squad today?
I think that'd be a bit harsh to say he's played himself out of the squad. I mean, he's one of the leading top scorers in the country in the Premier League this season. So you can't say that he's talked himself out of it. But yeah, I mean, I would have brought Ivan Toney on, to be fair, just to give him half hour or however long it was that Harry Kane played for. Yeah. But we'll see Friday night what Gareth Southgate does then.
Yeah. But you've also got to say that we'll play Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's not like we played Spain, Germany, Brazil, France. So to not put in a decent performance against no disrespect to Bosnia, a decent performance like that, you've got to be asking questions to yourself. Are you capable of stepping up to this level and putting in top performances? Yeah, no, absolutely right. Anthony, brilliant. Thanks for joining us, mate. Top call.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.